ഓം 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 ശ്രീ ഗുരുഭ്യോ നമഃ. ഹരി ഓം. ഓം ഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാം ഉപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിः സീദസാദനം. ഓം ശ്രീ മഹാഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം നമഃ ശിവായ ഗുരവേ സച്ചിദാനന്ദമൂർത്തയേ നിഷ്പ്രപഞ്ചായ ശാന്തായ നിരാലംബായ തേജസേ. ഓം യസ്യാത്മഭൂതസ്യ ഗുരുപ്രസാദാത് അഹം വിമുക്തോസ്മി സംസാരബന്ധാത് സർവോപദേഷ്ടു ശിവാനന്ദമൂർത്തേഃ. മൃദ്വം ത്രിയുഗ്മം പ്രണതോസ്മി നിത്യം ദയാസിന്ധും ദീനബന്ധും ശാസ്ത്രാർത്ഥബോധനപട്ടും മസ്കരീന്ദ്രവരം നൗമി ശ്രീചിദാനന്ദസദ്ഗുരും. ഓം പ്രാണിനാം ദുഃഖഹർത്താരോ ജ്ഞാനദോ ഭുവനമുക്തയേ ശിവാനന്ദചിദാനന്ദോ ആശ്രയേ ഗുരുസത്തമോ. ഓം ശാന്താത്മാനം പ്രണതസുലഭം സിദ്ധവിദ്യാപ്രഭാവം ഭാസ്വദ്രൂപം സുഗുണനിലയം ധ്വസ്തകർമാദിവർഗം പ്രജ്ഞാവൃത്തം നിജ സമദൃശം താരതം ത്യാഗിഭദ്യം സാക്ഷാത് ഈശം മമ ഗുരുവരം ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി. ഓം വിശ്വം ദർപ്പണദൃശ്യമാനനഗരീതുല്യം നിജാന്തർഗതം പശ്യന്നാത്മനി മായയാ ബഹിരിബോദ്ഭൂതം യഥാ നിദ്രയാ യസ്സാക്ഷാത് കുരുതേ പ്രബോധസമയേ സ്വാത്മാനമേവാദ്വയം തസ്മൈ ശ്രീ ഗുരുമൂർത്തയേ നമീദം ശ്രീദക്ഷിണാമൂർത്തയേ. ബീജസ്യ അന്തരിമങ്കുരോ ജഗതിദം പ്രാങ് നിർവികൽപം പുനഃ മായാകൽപ്പിതദേശകാലകലന വൈചിത്ര്യചിത്രീകൃതം മായാവീവ വിജൃംഭയത്യപി മഹായോഗീവ യസ്വേച്ഛയാ തസ്മൈ ശ്രീ ഗുരുമൂർത്തയേ നമീദം ശ്രീദക്ഷിണാമൂർത്തയേ. യസ്യൈവ സ്ഫുരണം സദാത്മകം അസത്കൽപ്പാർത്ഥകം ഭാസത്തെ സാക്ഷാത് തത്വമസീതി വേദവചസാ യോ ബോധയത്യാശ്രിതാൻ യസ്സാക്ഷാത്കരണാൽ ഭവേന്ന പുനരാവൃത്തിഃ ഭവാംഭോനിധൗ തസ്മൈ ശ്രീ ഗുരുമൂർത്തയേ നമീദം ശ്രീദക്ഷിണാമൂർത്തയേ. നാനാഛിദ്രകടോദരസ്ഥിത മഹാദീപപ്രഭാഭാസ്വരം ജ്ഞാനം യസ്യ തു ചക്ഷുരാദികരണദ്വാരാ ബഹിസ്പന്ദതേ ജാനാമീതി തമേവ ഭാന്തം അനുഭാത്യേതത് സമസ്തം ജഗത് തസ്മൈ ശ്രീ ഗുരുമൂർത്തയേ നമീദം ശ്രീദക്ഷിണാമൂർത്തയേ. ദേഹം പ്രാണമപീന്ദ്രിയാണ്യപി ചലാം ബുദ്ധിം ച ശൂന്യം വിദുഃ സ്ത്രീ ബാലാന്തജഡോപമാഃ ത്വഹമിതി ഭ്രാന്താഭൃശം വാദിനഃ മായാശക്തിവിലാസകൽപ്പിത മഹാവ്യാമോഹസംഹാരിണേ തസ്മൈ ശ്രീ ഗുരുമൂർത്തയേ നമീദം ശ്രീദക്ഷിണാമൂർത്തയേ. ഓം ഭദ്രം കർണേഭിഃ ശൃണുയാമ ദേവാഃ ഭദ്രം പശ്യേമാക്ഷഭിർയജത്രാഃ സ്ഥിരൈരംഗൈസ്തുഷ്ടുവാംസസ്തനൂഭിः വ്യശേമ ദേവഹിതം ജദായുः. സ്വസ്തി ന ഇന്ദ്രോ വൃദ്ധശ്രവാः സ്വസ്തി ന പൂഷാ വിശ്വവേദാः സ്വസ്തി നസ്താർക്ഷ്യോ അരിഷ്ടനേമിः സ്വസ്തി നോ ബൃഹസ്പതിർദദാതു. ഓം ശാന്തി ശാന്തി ശാന്തി. ഹരി ഓം. ഫോർത്ത് ചാപ്റ്റർ. അതഹൈനം സൗര്യായണീഗാർഗ്യഃ പപ്രച്ഛ ഭഗവൻ ഏതസ്മിൻ പുരുഷേ കാനി സ്വപന്തി കാന്യസ്മിൻ ജാഗ്രതി കതരയേഷ ദേവഃ swapnan pashyati kasyai tatsukam bhavati kasmin sarve sampradishtita bhavanti iti. Now, are you getting when you read the Sanskrit, are you getting the meaning? Some of you will be getting. Sauryayani Gargyaha Papracha. Sauryayani Gargi asked, what is that? Hey Bhagavan, Yetasmin Purushe, in this body, Kani Swapanti, which are all sleeping. Kanyasmin Jagrati, which are all awake. Kataraha Yesha Devaha Swapnane Pashyati, which Deva is, who is seeing the dream. Kasye Tat Sukham Bhavati, in the deep sleep, who is enjoying the Sukha of the sleep. Kasmin Sarve Sampradishtita Bhavanti iti, in where all these devatas, all these instruments are taking refuge, are settled. Okay, 5 questions. So first question is, Bhagavan Etasmin Purushe Kani Swapanti, who are all, when somebody is sleeping, who are those fellows sleeping? So, Tasmai Saho Vachet. So when you read mantra, some vague meaning you should get. Then only when you do Parayana, even whether it is Bhagavad Parayana also, some vague idea should be there. And afterwards, regularly if you read, automatically the scripture will make you understand. Swadhyaya will reveal itself. The Veda mantras are, nobody gives the meaning, they just read, keep on reading, keep on chanting. Then one day, Bhagavan will make it, this is the meaning, he will tell you. So he will reveal here. So it is like that you have to read. Even if you don't understand full meaning, it doesn't matter. Okay. Understanding means what actually? Whatever you understand. So mathematics you have studied. What do you understand? This is this. This is Nishchalananda. This is a knowledge. What knowledge? This is how it is useful to me. All the knowledge. All the knowledge is to make you act. No knowledge will give you peace. Suppose if you know electricity, you know wiring, all the electronic engineering you know. It is only an activity. How to do it? And you make the activity only. It doesn't give you the joy. When you get something, it will get a joy. When you do something and you get some benefit, that benefit is the joy. Sometimes that benefit is not enough, means then you are unhappy. If the other man gets more benefit and you get less benefit, you are unhappy. So knowledge is actually should become part and parcel of you. So that is achieved only through the scriptures. Knowledge is, you are the knowledge. Okay? You are the knowledge. Knowledge is not something outside. So as you read it, you will understand. Little Sanskrit knowledge is required. Not much knowledge is required. All Sanskrit scholars are not realized people. They will be worse. And you know that there was a great scholarly person called Gangalahari. Who is out there? Jagannatha Kavi. Jagannatha Kavi, who wrote this Gangalahari. He's a great scholar actually. He's a Pandit Raja. He's a Rasagangadharam is his book. So he wrote about the Nyaya and other things. Very great scholar. But he was totally involved in the worldly things. Finally he got leprosy. He became a leper. And he was against this Appai Dikshadhar. He used to attack him. Everything he will attack. Finally he became leper and he was there. And then Appai Dikshadhar comes and then he says, you are such a wonderful poet and your poetry will please God. Why don't you pray to Ganga Ma? She will come and wash your sins, he says. So he was lying on the, Gurudev writes about this in the, lying on the Benares Ghat, and then he sings the Gangalahari. So Ganga comes and washes his sins. That's the story actually. So all the Sanskrit knowledge is useless if it is not applied for learning this. And that is, you need only little knowledge. Bhagavan's kripa is more required. Okay. Tasmai saho vacha yathagargya marichayo arkasya astam gacchataha sarva yetasmin tejo mandale eki bhavanti taha punaha Punarudetaha prajaranti evam havai tat sarvam pare deve manasi eki bhavati tena tarhi esha purusho na shrunoti na pashyati na jigrati na rasayate na sprishate na abhivatate na adatte na anandayate na visrijate neyayate swapiti ityachakshate. Then he says, what is Kani asmin Purushe, Kani Swapanti, first question is answered. Like when the sun rises, all the rays come out. And when sun sets, all are withdrawn. All the rays goes into the sun. Likewise, all these sense organs are like rays. All these sense organs, eyes, ear, leg, everything, all these things are manasi eki bhavanti. As the sun rays comes from the sun and enter into the sun. Likewise, all these karanas, all these instruments, jnanendriyas and karmendriyas, come from the mind and then they go back into the mind. So manasi, pare deve manasi eki bhavanti. In that mind, when they all enter into the mind, then people call him as sleeping. At that time, when all these sense organs has entered into the mind, he is not able to, he doesn't hear. Na shrunoti, na pashyati, he doesn't see. Na jigrati, na smells. Na rasayate, he does not understand the taste. Na sprishate, he doesn't understand the sense of touch. Yes, no sense of touch. Na abhivadate, he doesn't speak. Na adatte, he is not lifting. Na anandayate, he is not enjoying anything. Na visrijate. Anandayate means worldly ananda. Okay. Na anandayate, na visrijate, he is not discharging anything. Nyayayate, he does not move. People say he is sleeping. So all these sense organs have entered into the mind. In that mind is considered devata. Manasi eki bhavanti. Pare deve manasi. In that devata, mind, all these things have come. So the first question has been answered. Then the second question is, who is awake? Pranagniya eva etasmin pure jagrati. So at that time, when you are sleeping, who is awake? Only prana is awake. So that much is the answer. Afterwards, what is given is, a comparison is being given. So you know, you are having Agni. These are all told to these people who are doing Agnihotra. You all have Agni, Treta Agni you have, Shrauta Agni you have. So there are three Agnis, Gargapatya Agni, Avahini Agni and Dakshina Agni. So Gargapatyo Havayesha Apano, Gargapatya is Apana, and Anvaharjapacha no Vyanaha, Dakshina Agni is Vyana, yet Gargapatyat Praniya De Pranayanat Ahaviniyaha Pranaha, Ahaviniya is Pranam. So although there are three Agnis, only at the time of doing Havan, the three Agnis will be there. Afterwards, the Ahaviniya will come to the Gargapatya Agni. This also they will put here, this also they will put here. Only here it will be preserved. Not all these things. Suppose you have got so many plates or something, your things are there. So at the time of distribution of food you give. Afterwards you collect it and keep it in one safe place. Likewise the fire is stored in the Gargapatya Agni. So likewise, why this example is given? As the sense organs are withdrawn into the mind, the fire is also withdrawn into Gargapatya Agni. Okay? There is a sample, the example here given, simile. Then, this is also compared to a yajna. There is a yajna is going on here. Whatever you do is an yajna, they say. Yaduchvasa nishvasu ahuti samam neti samanaha manohava vayajamanaha ishtabalameva udanaha sayenam yajamanam akhara brahmagamedi. So this breath inhalation and exhalation, that is in the yajna you put ahutis. So this ahutis, the breathing is the ahuti and it is samana, and mind is the yajamana. And Ishtaphala, for the yajna is done for a particular kamya yajna. So you want something and you get that phala. So in this yajna, what phala you get? Ishtaphala udanaha. Udana takes you to sleep. The ishtaphala of this is, in this yajna, ishtaphala is sleep. So, so you see, now this you will not understand properly because you are not connecting it properly. Now I tell you one example. This sloka you know, Atmatvam. What is the sloka? Atmatvam girijamadi sagajara prana shariram griham pujate vidopa bhogarajana sanchadapadiyo pradakshana vidhi stotrani sarvagiro yadyat karma garomi tattadagilam shambhoda varadham. What is this sloka? What is this sloka? Is it only a prayer? Is it not a prayer? Yadyat karma karomi tattadagilam shambhoda varadham. Whatever I do is your puja. You are walking from academy to dining hall and dining hall to academy. That is pradakshana, they say. I am walking here and there, that is pradakshana. My walking here, 4 o'clock, walking should be a pradakshana, Bhagavan's pradakshana. Whatever I eat, it is your bhog. So, whatever I do, it is your puja. How do you connect that sloka to your life? This sloka, how it is connected to your personal life? Oh, I am asking you. Tell me. You also say this, Atma Atvam. Bhagavan, my Atma is Bhagavan. So actually that's Bhagavad Puja, Deva Puja, Adidevata Puja, you are bringing to Adhyatma Puja. Okay? The Adidevata, that Bhagavan is there, Bhagavan is here. Now you go to temple. So you do a parikrama and do a namaskara. Okay? Suppose if the temple you cannot do parikrama, what will you do? Huh? Huh? You will self-rotation, Atma Pradakshana. Okay? Even now also some people will come and do like this and do Namaskar. Many people will do an Atma Pradakshana and do a Namaskar. So instead of going around the temple, you go around yourself. Do you know any other story like this? Subramanya went round the world. Ganesha only went round father and mother. So if father and mother is not there, he would have gone round him like this. So this Atma Pradakshana. So Bhagavan's Pradakshana and Atma Pradakshana are one and the same. Atma Pradakshana if you do, that Bhagavan is here means you do an Atma Pradakshana. Normally people do an Atma Pradakshana and do Namaskar. So everything, this cosmic, macro, samashti and vyashti you have to connect. Bhagavan is there, Bhagavan is very much here. And when you go to temple, you close your eyes. When you sing also, you close your eyes. Why? You are connecting yourself to God actually. That Bhashya Devata comes inside. Then only bhakti comes. Otherwise, where is bhakti? Harinarayana. You cannot sing like that. Harinarayana, Harinarayana. Automatically eyes will close. Okay? How you sing? Close your eyes. So you are not visualizing outer Bhagavan. You are visualizing the inner Bhagavan. Okay? So here the yajna, this yajna is here happening. The yajna, what yaga yajna, what he is doing, that is here only. Even my dream, this Yajamanam Akharahar Brahma Gameti. Every day it takes the Yajamana to the Brahman. What is the Brahman? Sleep. Nidra Samadhi Sthiti, you told, you know. Nidra Samadhi Sthiti is told, it's mentioned here. If you don't understand that, you can't understand this. If you understand this, you understand that better. Okay? Nidra Samadhi Sthiti, you said. How Nidra becomes Samadhi? Because whatever I do, Bhagavan is your puja only. The Abhanga it is like that. Tumaji Ma Buli. You are my mother, like that. Tukaram says, Tumaji Ma Buli. Whatever I do is you only. Wherever I see you only. Wherever I see a bird, I see a dog, then you are a dog means I am that puppy going behind that mother. Likewise he says. So, that Nidra Samadhi Sthiti is this. Okay? Okay? Then, so up to that this Jagrati has been told. Atra yesha devaha swapne mahimanam anubhavati yadrishtam drishtam anupashyati shrutameva artamani shrunodi desha digantarescha pratyadubhutam punaha pratyadubhavati drishtam cha shrutam cha shrutam cha anubhutam cha ananubhutam cha satya asatya sarvam pashyati. Then atra yesha devaha swapne mahimanam anubhavati. In the swapna, this devata, this is jivatma, or you can call this mind, he is enjoying his own mahimas. He is enjoying his own glories. His Virat Swarupa he is enjoying. What is that he is? So whatever seen, heard in this world when he is awake, those things, and also not heard, not seen, that also all those things he dreams in this. He projects, he creates all those things. If you are seeing Shashwat in the Swapna, you created Shashwat. You created the place. You created Ganga. You created forest. You are going to Badrinath. So you create Badrinath temple, all the route, bus, car. All these things you create and see. So you have created space, time and vastu. So Mahimanam. So anubhutam cha ananubhutam cha, what is enjoyed, what is not enjoyed, what is seen, what is not seen, what is heard, what is not heard, all these things you project. As Bhagavan has created this world, you create your own world and enjoy. And also you divide yourself, the enjoyer and the actor. You are doing a drama and you are watching this. Okay? Sayada tejasa abhibhuto. Now we have to take this mantra, I think. Sayada tejasa abhibhuto bhavati atra yesha devaha swapnanna pashyati ada tadetat asmin sharire etat sukam bhavati. When after the, so Jagrata has been explained and Sushupti has been explained. No, Swapna has been explained. Now, Sayada tejasa abhibhuto. So, this, when during the deep sleep, during Jagrat, all are awake. During during sleep, all the sense organs, all the devatas have entered into the mind. And the mind projects everything and he see the dream. When these are all these dreams that is blocked, that mind is projecting like that. Like the sun's rays are going out, like that the mind is projecting all these things. Sometimes what happens, the tejas, your own tejas block that. Too much light means what will happen? If a big light is then you cannot see. Like that, in the nadis there will be too much light will come. When it is blocked, then he doesn't see that swapna. He is not seeing swapna. Then what is happening? Sleeping. Okay. From Jagrat he is seeing swapna and too much light swapna has been stopped, too much blurred. So swapna has been blocked. Then he is totally in blackout. Totally you are in blackout. That means you are in deep sleep. So in Jagrat all the sense organs are active. Then when you sleep and dreaming, the sense organs are withdrawn into the mind. And the mind is functioning. Mind is functioning. In that mind is blackout because of this too much light. So mind is also gone. Mind is also not functioning during deep sleep. Mind is also not functioning. So that is Bhavati Atra Yesha Devaha. Yesha Devaha means this mind. Swapnanna Pashyati. He is not seeing swapna. That means he is seeing nothing. I am not seeing anything. Tati etasmin sharire etat sukam bhavati. Then he is not seeing anything. then he is enjoying a particular sukha. Deep sleep, every day you are having that sukha. Then there is an example they give. Sayata somya vayamsi vaso vriksham sampradishtande evam bhavai tatsarvam pare atman sampradishtade. Every day he is showing me. Then evening we go to the Gurudev Kutir by about 6 o'clock. Then all the birds are going somewhere there. Row of birds will go. Night is almost, light is gone. All the birds are going. Where they are going? They are going to their place, to the trees where their house is there. Okay? They go there and they sleep. Same thing example is given. Hey Soumya, yatha vayamsi vaso vriksham sampradishtande. Like the birds, all the birds are going to the trees where they reside. In the evening, when their day's work is over, morning they go and have food and make sound and play and everything there, and then night they return to their home and peacefully rest. Likewise, all these sense organs are like birds. They all go back and take rest in that tree from where they have come. That is the Paramatman. Vaso Vriksha or Jivatma. Yata Somya Vayamsi Vaso Vriksham Sampradishtande Evam Bhavai Tat Sarvam Pare Atmani Sampradishtade. So all these things go and settle in the Paramatma. So they go and settle in the Paramatma. As all the birds go and settle in the trees during night and take rest, likewise all the sense organs are withdrawn into the. So every day you are in touch with Bhagavan. But unfortunately we are not aware that we are in touch with Bhagavan. Every day you are with Bhagavan only. That is why Kritam Pipantau Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakhaya. Okay? 2 birds. Only one bird is there. When it is doing this activity, when it is involving in these worldly activities, there it is 2 birds. Otherwise it is 1 bird only. Okay? So every day in the deep sleep, we are with that supreme reality. That is the sukha we are having. Whatever sukha we are having is that Brahmananda only you are getting during deep sleep. Where is the Ananda? Ananda belongs to Bhagavan only. If sleep is not there, what will happen? We will all go mad. We will all go mad. So peace, you are touching actually. You are having a touch with Bhagavan. So every day we are going to that. Pare Atmani Sampratishtate. In that Paramatma, it is entering all these things. So one by one the questions have been asked. First question was, Kani Swapadi, all the sense organs excepting prana are sleeping. Kani Asmin Jagrati, prana alone is Jagrati. Who is seeing Swapna? The Jivatma. The mind is creating all these things and the Jivatma is seeing Swapna. Kasyaitat Sukham Bhavati, to whom the Sukham Bhavati? When the Sukha is to the Paramatma only, Paramatma Sukha. But he is not enjoying that Sukha. That is why I slept well, but I did not know anything. I was not aware of anything, I slept well. I was not aware of anything, I slept well. Because you are not there. Sukha alone was there. So, yatha Soumya, hey Soumya, yatha vayamsi vaso vriksham sampradishtande. They go to that vriksha where they are living. Evam bhavi tat sarvam. All these birds, all these sense organs, including the jiva, pare atmani sampradishtate, in the Paramatma it is there. So then that is being explained. Prithvi matra cha, apascha apo matra cha, tejascha tejo matra cha, vayuscha. When you read Prithvi matra, chapa, you should not read like that. Okay? Prithvi matra cha, apascha apo matra cha, tejascha tejo matra cha, vayuscha vayu matra cha, akashascha akasha matra cha, चक्षुश्च द्रष्टव्यं च श्रोत्रं च श्रोतव्यं च घ्राणं च घ्रातव्यं च रसश्च रसयितव्यं च त्वक् च स्पर्शयितव्यं च वाक् च वक्तव्यं च हस्तौ च आधातव्यं च Upastascha anandaitavyam cha payuscha visarjitavyam cha padau cha gandavyam cha manascha mandavyam cha buddhischa bodhavyam cha ahankarascha ahankartavyam cha chittam cha chetaidavyam cha tejascha vidyodaidavyam cha pranascha vidharitavyam cha. So when you are sleeping, what happens? None of these Panchabhutas are known to us. So Prithvi, Up, Teja, Vayu, Akasha. None of these Panchabhutas, we are not aware. And then Panchabhutas, Tatmatras. Prithvi and Prithvi Matra. Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasagandha. None of these things. You don't hear the sound, you don't understand the smell. None of these things are there. So Prithvi is Prithvi Matra, Tanmatra. The grass element and its subtler aspect, rudimentary elements. Okay? And then Chakshu, eye, all the Jnanendriyas. Chakshu, Shrotram, Granam, Rasa, Tvak. None of these sense organs and their respective objects. The eye means Rupa, ear means Shabda. None of those things are there. Then Vakcha Vaktavyam cha, then Vak, Hasta, Upasta, Payu. That is all the Karmendriyas and their Vishayas. So neither the Panchabhutas, nor the Tanmatras, nor the Jnanendriyas, and the Vishayas of the Jnanendriyas, then Karmendriyas, Karmendriya Vishaya, none of these things. And Mano Buddhi Ahankara Chittam. Mana, Buddhi, Ahankara Chitta. And their respective objects. Mind means thinking, Sankalpa. Buddhischa decision. Ahankara, Ahankartabhya. Like that. Ahankara. Chittamja, memory. And Tejas. Prana. Pranascha vidharitavyamcha. None of these things, none of these activities are there. All these things are at rest. All the karmendriyas, all the jnanendriyas, none of these things are there. And you are not aware of the panchabhutas or tanmatras or anything. Mind is not functioning, buddhi is not functioning, ahankara is not functioning, chitta is not functioning. At that time we don't have any ahankara. We don't have any thought. So in that condition, when you are deep sleep, everything has settled in Paramatma. Okay? This is your experience also. So, where it settled, that person, where it goes. Like the birds go and settle in the tree and sleep there. So, their settling place, their ashrayasthana. That ashrayasthana, yesha hidrashta, he is the drashta. This eye is not the drashta. The eye cannot see. He sees through the eye. Sahidrashta, sprashta, shrota, grata, rasita, mantha, bodha, karta, vijnanatma purushaha, sapare akshari atmani sampradishtate. He is the, who is seeing through you? Bhagavan only is seeing through you. When Bhagavan is seeing through you, he is called Vijnanatma. Otherwise Paramatma. When he is not seeing through you, he is Paramatma. When he sees through you, he is Vijnanatma. When Bhagavan is not doing Srishti, then he is called Bhagavan. When he is doing Srishti, Ishvara, Virat Purusha, Brahma, Hiranyagarbha, like this. So that Paramapurusha is only the drashta, sprashta, one who touches, one who sees, one who hears, one who smells, one who tastes, thinks. He is the thinker, he is the understander, he is the karta, he is the doer, he is the knower. Sapare akshari atmani sampratishtate. He is established in that Paramatma. So in every one of you, the faculty, the capacity to know, to see, to understand, to do anything, whatever capacity you are having comes from whatever knowledge you have, whatever you are able to do, whatever your ability is there. All these things come from that supreme reality, Paramatma. It comes through from that only. Don't think that Nishalananda can do anything. Nishalananda body, nothing he can do. And your Paramatma and his Paramatma and my Paramatma are not different. Okay? Only one electricity comes through all the bulbs. Okay? Parameva aksharam pratipadyate sayoha vai tadachayam ashariram alokidam shubram aksharam vedayate yastu somya sa sarvakya sarvo bhavati tadesha shlokaha. Parameva aksharam pratipadyate. He will understand that that Akshara Purusha. Aksharam Brahma Paramam. No, not that. No. Purushottama. Purushottama. Aksharam Brahma Paramam is also okay. No, here that's not there. Parameva Aksharam Pratipadyate. That Yoha Vai, whosoever understands this, whosoever realizes this, that supreme reality is only functioning through all this. Bhagavan only is working through me. Whosoever understands this, through my eyes he is only seeing. Through my tongue you are only speaking. Who is speaking? Bhagavan only speaks. Otherwise a dumb man cannot speak. You see, the instrument is there. You will not be able to speak. So, whosoever knows this, that Paramatma is Achayam, shadowless. He has no shadow. What is shadow? The prana only makes you feel that I am so and so. If little problem is there, with what happened? I am not able to do it. Swamiji, leg is paining, he will say. Little, all right means, what do you think of me? He will say like this. So, chaya, tamas, tadachayam, ashariram, that has no body, that has no chaya, that is no color, alohitam, subram, which is pure, aksharam, this, nasharihitam. Whosoever knows this, he saumya, whosoever knows this, sasarvajnaha, he is all-knowing. Sarvo bhavati, he becomes everything. Now what is our condition? We are not everything, we are something actually. Okay? We are something. I am so and so. I did like this. I belong to this place. I have studied this. I know Sanskrit. All these things are something only. I know everything, we will not say. But once you know that Paramatma, then you become everything. Sarvajnaha, sarvo bhavati. In this respect, tadesha shlokaha. In that respect, there is another mantra is also there. So once you identify with your real self, then you have become everything. You become everything actually. Once you identify with that, you become everything. That is what is happening in that katha. Narada Bhagavan goes to see what Sri Krishna is doing. So he enters into the first Rukmani's house. Bhagavan is doing something, maybe taking bath, something like that. And Narada Maharshi came, Maharshi, you have come, please come. And Pada Prashalan, etc. was doing. And then now I have become Dhanya because of your arrival. All these things he told. Okay, next house he went. There he is doing something else. He is teaching, he is playing with Satyabhama, this pakada, this dice. And in another house he is doing something. In another house he is doing some spiritual practice. Another house he is making sword fight. So, sarvo bhavati, he becomes everything. One who is fighting, one who is teaching, one who is playing, one who is taking bath. Everything is he. That is the meaning actually. Not like that Bhagavan has become many and making a magician. Not that way actually. So whatever happening is here, he is only happening. Everything is happening because of his presence. He is only the actor here. No other actor is here. Nobody is here. He is only there. Bhagavan only is there. That is what is called Tadesh. Sarvo bhavati. Sarvo bhavati, what is the meaning? Sarvaha bhavati. Sarvajno bhavati vaktavye sati aha sarvo bhavati iti. Kahetuhu sarvaschasu nyashcheti. Sarvaschasu nyashcheti. So he is everything and he is knowledge. Sarvaschasu nyashcheti. Okay? That is a footnote actually. Sarvo bhavati means he becomes everything here. So in that respect there is this sloka. Vijnanatma sahadevaischa sarvaihi pranabhutani sampradishtanti yatra tadaksharam vedayate yastu somya sa sarvajno sarvameva avivesheti. Vijnanatma means jivatma. Vijnanatma sahadevaischa sarvaihi, along with all the devatas, prana Bhutani, Panchabhuta, Panchaprana, Panchabhuta, Sampradishtandi, Yatra. All this Jivatma, Sahadevaishya means Sarva Indriyasya. Vijnanatma means Jivatma. Sahadevaishya means all Indriya. Deva means Indriyas. Sarvaihi Pranaihi, Panchaprana. Prana, Apana, Vyana, Udan, Samana. Bhutani, Panchabhutani. All these things, the Panchabhutas, the Panchaprana, the Pancha Karmendriyas and Jnanendriyas, and Jivatma, all these things are Sampradishtanti Yatra, where they all reside, where they are resting. Where they are resting? All the sense organs, all the motor organs, all the devatas, everything is resting on that supreme reality, Paramatma only. Whosoever knows that, Tadaksharam Vedayate, in that which Akshara Purusha, in which Bhagavan, all these things are resting. All these things are Acharya Bhutaha. All these things are depending. So, whosoever knows that, Sa Sarvajnaha, he becomes Sarvajna. Sarvameva Avishati, he enters into everything. Okay? Sarvameva Avishati. So he enters into everything. Once you know Bhagavan, what happens? You become everything. He is everything, so you are also everything. Knowing Brahma means what? Knowing Bhagavan means you have become Bhagavan. When you have become Bhagavan, he is everywhere, you are also everywhere. When you are everywhere only, then only you can see that God can see God. God only can see God. Okay. Bhagavan is everywhere. Then who is seeing whom? God only sees God. Okay. When you realize God, you have become God. Then you see God only everywhere. Okay. So God will only see God. Now, for example, a consciousness can only grasp consciousness. Consciousness cannot grasp in a bhautika vastu. If this is a bhautika vastu, consciousness will not grasp this. You cannot mix a rice with iron. Rice can be mixed only with rice. Okay. Only water, liquid can be mixed with liquid. Likewise, consciousness can, whatever it understands, that should be consciousness. Otherwise, it cannot understand. That is little difficult. Bhagavan means the seer, knowledge. Bhagavan means knowledge, okay. Bhagavan can see. And whatever he sees also Bhagavan. Wherever he looks, that is Bhagavan only. He is everywhere. Bhagavan Sarvavyapi. So, when Bhagavan Sarvavyapi means what he sees? He will see only God everywhere. He cannot see God and man. Bhagavan cannot see you as, oh, Brahmatma, you are suffering from all this. Prarabdha is there. Bhagavan, in the eyes of Bhagavan, there is no prarabdha. You don't have independent existence. You are part and parcel of him. If he is all-pervading, where are you? Bhagavan Sarvavyapi means where are you? Eh? You are inside him. Then why should you think that you are away from him? If Bhagavan is Sarvavyapi means I am inside him. If you believe that way, there is no problem, you see. You don't believe it. We say Bhagavan is everywhere. But we always consider Bhagavan, we are outside Bhagavan. Okay? Somehow, we want to make a distinction between Bhagavan and myself. I belong to you. I am thine. Then there is no question of any doubt, fear, nothing will be there. Okay. I belong to you. Even Dasa Bhava also, I am your Dasa, then where is the problem? You say Dasa, but you are not Dasa. That is the problem. Okay. So here this is Sarvajnaha Sarvameva Avishati. He enters into everything. When he enters into everything, there is no want. Neither you like nor you dislike anything. Ishta Anishta is not there. Kama Krodha is not there. Ishta Anishta will be there when you are different from me, only Ishta Anishta will come. Yasmanno udvijate loge, lokanno udvijate chaha. When it will happen? Only when you identify with everything. If you are separate, I will like you or I will dislike you. Or I will be neutral for some time. Okay? All sukha, dukkha, raga, dvesha, all these things are possible when there is two. When you are one with Bhagavan, I am your dasa, I am yours, then there is no question of like and dislike. Whatever you decide, it is fine. There is no fear. What is our problem? Our problem is our fear, our ragadvesha. Okay? So, sarvameva avishati, he enters into everything. Or Bhagavan has entered into you. When he has entered into you, where are you? When, whether you swallow the ocean or the ocean swallows you. What is the difference? If the ocean swallows you, then where are you? You are one with ocean. You swallow the ocean. What will happen? Then you become the ocean. In both cases, same. Okay? Huh? We never think like that, you see. Bhagavan should swallow me. If Bhagavan swallows me means, otherwise I will swallow you, Bhagavan. In both cases, it is same. So let Bhagavan swallow us. Okay? Oh, so that is, tomorrow we will see the other one. Rahu grasta divagarendu sadrisho maya samachhadanat sanmatra karunopasamharanato yobhutsu suptah pumane praga swapsamidi prabodha samaye yah pratyabhijñāyate tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye namidam Shri Dakshina Murtaye balyadishvapi jagradadishu tata sarvasvu avastasvapi vyavrittasvanuvartamanamahamityantasphurandam sadam swatmanam pragadīkaroti bhajadam yo mudraya bhadraya tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye namidam Murtaye Vishwam Pashyadi Karya Karanataya Swaswami Sambandataha Shishyacharya Tateva Pitriputra Adhyatmana Bhedatam Swapne Jagrati Vayayesha Purusho Maya Paribhramitaham Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Namidam Shri Dakshina Murtaye Bhurambam Syanilo Anilo Ambaramaharnato Imam Shukpumanim Ityabhadi Charajaratmagamidam Yasyaiva Murtyastakam Nanyat Kinjana Vidyate Vimrsadam Yasmat Parasmat Vibhoho Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Namidam Shri Dakshina Murtaye Sarvatmattvamidi Sputikritamidam Yasmat Amushminstave Tenasya Shravanat Tatha Arthamananat Dhyanatcha Sankirtanat Sarvatmatva Mahavibhuti Sagitam Syad Ishwaratvam Swataha Siddhyet Tat Punarashtata Parinatam Chaishwaryam Avyahatam Om Bhadram Karne Vishruniyam Devaha Bhadram Pashye Makshabir Yajatra Sthire Rangai Suttuvagum Sattanubihi Veshema Devahitam Jadayuhu Swastina Indro Vruddhashravaha Swastina Pusha Vishvavedaha Swastina Tarsho Arishtanemihi Swastino Brahaspatir Dadatu Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om